What's going on, everybody? My name is Vincent Van Ghoul, and welcome back to Van Ghoul Reviews. Now, this time around, we're going to talk about Evelyn's Casket and their My Devices and the People They Hurt EP. Evelyn's Casket is a horror punk band that is fronted by Mr. David Phantom out of the Seattle, Washington area. David Phantom, once again, he's the lead vocalist and he's the guitarist, and he does a lot of the other stuff, and he has some session guys come in to help him out. Now, the first song is called Where Are You? And it's pretty interesting because to me, it sounds like something you'd hear in like a Universal monster movie or a Hammer horror film, or something that I swear I've heard something similar to when I worked as a pro wrestler in Louisiana. It's really kind of odd. But that said, I feel like this is a really good way to open this album, and it kind of sets the mood for what's coming, you know? Kind of sets the tone. Now, the second song is called Forever Lost, and this is one of my favorite Evelyn's Casket songs personally. It starts out with a real heavy riff, and then it kicks into Dave's vocals, which are right up front and in your face. The song itself is really heavy, really catchy, especially on the chorus. Like, it is so well written and so well crafted. And David's solo right after the first chorus is just flat out perfect, right? And the use of the gang vocals at the end on the part where he's going, forever lost, forever never found, is really, really fun. Alright, now the third song is called Nightmare, and it begins with something kind of similar to Where Are You? And then it kicks into this fun kind of little bit of a swingy type riff, which segues into the main riff of the chorus, which it then switches into the verse. And all the transitions there are super clean, super nice. I love the lyrics on this one. Just done really well, and of course David knocks it out of the park vocally. The mix on this one is really good, I think, because you can hear every instrument really well, and it's really easy to follow everything. And once again, gang vocals, super good. The fourth song is called Pumpkinhead, and the name of the song kind of says it all, I think. It's about the vengeance demon Pumpkinhead. You know, I don't know what it is about this song, but this song will get stuck in your head no matter what you do. It opens up with this wonderful tremolo picked piece and dives right into the meat and potatoes of what the song is. I really like the pre-chorus, and then the gang vocals on the Pumpkinhead part of the chorus are just phenomenal. This, like I say, is a song that will get stuck in your head. And I think it was used as something like a single. I know that there was a lyric video made for it and put up here on YouTube. Go look for The Babadude, that's David, and he has that video up. And I mean, rightly so, using it as the single. Now the fifth song is called Bloodthirsty. It's a really punky track. It's right up front, right in your face, and the vocals really shine on this one. The guitar isn't as technical, so far as I could tell, as it had been in a couple of the previous songs, but the vocal work is what really shines here. I really like the woes and the non-lexical singing, and how long David's actually able to hold the note at the end of the chorus at one point is really cool. The solo on this, I think, is quite possibly the best one on the album, but I feel like it kind of ends abruptly. But then again, that might be intentional, knowing David. And the sixth song, which is the last song, is called End For You, and it's actually, in my opinion, quite a fitting title for the last song on the EP. it's got a really chuggy intro, and David, he really seems a lot more relaxed here, vocally, until the chorus, which to me comes across a little bit like something off of the American Psycho album by the Misfits, although it's definitely Evelyn's Casket. Like, it has that Evelyn's Casket personality to it. The usage of the gang vocals, like, really sucks you in. Like, his gang vocals are 100% on point here. And the solo is, to me, on this one, it's kind of reminiscent of something you hear on a Blitzkid album. I really like the way the song ends, too. It's just really cool. Now, overall, I'd say this is a great EP and worth listening to anybody that likes, harder music. You could play this for somebody who listens to Cannibal Corpse, and I think they'd like it. So, metal, horror punk, standard punk. I think most people who are in that sphere will really, really like this entire album. It has a really, really wide appeal with catchy parts laced in throughout its entirety, so that not just horror punks, but everybody, I feel like, would really like this album. I think that this is kind of like a portent of things to come for Evelyn's Casket, and if they continue down the road they're on, making music like this, they're going to be up there with the legends like Blitzkid. They keep making music this good, which it's David Phantom. It's just what he does, Now, what would I give My Devices and the People They Hurt by Evelyn's Casket? I think 5 pumpkins out of 5. I'm a huge fan of Evelyn's Casket, and I cannot wait to see what they do in the future. Now, I know they did a few more songs outside of this, and then they did the live acoustic EP, or actually it was more like a full album's worth of songs. And if David wants me to, I can review those too. I mean, that's all up to y'all and up to David. But I will link Evelyn's Casket in the description below, where I usually put my stuff too. Make sure that while you're here, you check out my music. Got some stuff up from Vincent Van Ghoul, The Creepers, and Plague Bearer. Check out my other reviews. I've got one I just recently posted by the Writhers, and I've got a couple of just random list videos with some more videos to come. I want to say thank you for spending your time with me. I have been Vincent Van Ghoul, and as always, the links are in the description. And remember, we may be freaks, but we are not alone, and long live the horror.